Why do we even play this stupid game? I know most of you, if not all of you, have uttered those words at some point during a round of golf. What do we get from it? Is golf a sport or is it just an addiction? Why do so many people play this game so poorly and love it so much? Why do people spend so much money to play this game or to try to get better? What's the allure? Because it is getting to be quite an expensive activity. I'm going to be talking about this during today's video during a round of golf between shots. Maybe we'll see if we're all the same and we get the same thing out of it, or if we're all different and different people get different satisfactions from this game. So for now, let's get on over to the golf course and get started. We're starting the video on hole number 4 due to circumstances. It's a par 4, 371, pretty well straight ahead. We got a stiff breeze at us. We just basically want to hit a good solid drive out in the fairway and not do anything crazy. Just like that. We're left with 153 yards. Normally that would be 9, but the temperatures are not up yet like normal in season, and we've got this wind in our face. So I'm going to go with 8. A little left, I pulled it, didn't keep my balance very well, but I think it got over the bunker. Unfortunately, I did not quite make it over the bunker. So now we've got this 50-foot bunker shot here. Let's see if we can get it reasonably close enough to have a decent chance for par. Well, it's not awful. Could have hit it a little better. So now we have an 8-footer for par. It's pretty straight in and uphill. Good save. Okay, so what is it that's so great about this game that keeps us all coming back for more? Sometimes we come back because we've done well and we want to do it again, and it's fun, it's great. But more often we didn't do that well, a lot of us, and we come back to try again. I've known guys that were really addicted to this game to the point that they maybe lost their job or sacrificed some part of their life, or maybe even lost their marriage, or their marriage isn't what it should be because they're addicted to golf and they spend so much time away. So what is it? Why do we do that? I think everybody's different and everybody gets something different out of the game. I think it's a lot like life, though. We're going to talk about that some as we go along, but I think the game of golf can be a mirror to life, the struggles, the accomplishments, the failures, the obstacles, and so forth along the way. So we're going to talk about that some between shots. Hole number 5 is a long par 5, 545 from the regular men's tees. It's going to be tough for me today. I can talk a little bit about my own silliness in being out here. I've got a hand that's really bothering me a lot, my right hand. Yet I'm out here playing. Why? I shouldn't be. I should be resting it or doing something, but here I am. Why? Maybe it's because it's what I do. I'm not sure, but I'm willing to come out here and have a little bit of pain. So that kind of explains a little bit of the attraction of this game. So let's hit this tee shot. That one definitely went right. So now because I hit that tee shot right, it drug through that pine tree, didn't go very far. I am way back for this layup. I'm gonna hit all I've got, 3-wood, try to cut it just a bit, and maybe I'll have a shot to the green. That was pretty good. Should be okay. And so because of that poor drive, even though I hit a decent 3-wood, I'm still 182 out on a par 5. That's pretty bad. And so, I've just got to accept this and go with it. It's kind of what I was saying a minute ago about golf being like life. Life throws things at you. You have to accept it and find a way to get around it or overcome it or live with it or whatever. So today it just seems like in the world everybody thinks that everything should be fair and equal. Life just isn't like that. No matter how hard they try to make it that way, it's never going to be. So each of us have to deal with things as they come along the best we can, the best way we know how. And it's the same in golf. Each of us have our own way of doing things, and we find our way to get to where we want to go in life and in golf. So since I'm 182 out and my hand's hurting a little bit, I don't want to. I couldn't try to nail a 6-iron, but I think this 7-wood might feel a little bit better. So here we go, 7-wood. Looks like that's on the right edge. So I'm left with 45 feet. Still not a good birdie putt for a par 5. But I made a boo-boo on the tee shot, and I'm coming back from it. That teaches us a lesson in life. Even when you have an obstacle to overcome, you don't usually overcome it instantly. You build up to it. It takes time. Same in golf. So I hit a couple of decent shots, not great, and I need to hit one more just to save my par. So we're going to play this one. We're uphill quite a bit, and I think it's going to swing left. So let's see if we can roll it up there in the old kick. Left that one short too. Wow. Well, there's not much a low handicapper hates worse than bogeying a par 5. That's what I just did. So I just need to get over it and keep playing. Number 6, a par 4, 377 dogleg left. I like that one. Oh yeah. I have 126 left to a front pin. As I mentioned in one of my recent videos, my A wedge is broken, and I won't have that back until about another week. So I've got to hit this pitching wedge and do something I really don't like to do, which is try to take something off of it. I'm just going to choke way down and keep my feet closer together and hit it and see what happens. Not bad. It's a hair short, and I hit it a little heavy. So more about the allure of this game. We could go back and talk about some of the same things that we mentioned or I mentioned in the playing alone video. That will be the exercise, even though I'm riding today. Most of the time I walk. The fun of the game, the loneliness of being alone and doing what you want to do. The focus is better. There's a lot of reasons that we play the game in general, alone or with people. We're left here with about a 25-foot chip. The green is elevated a little bit right there. I'm below the surface of the green here. And and the landing area is pretty flat. So what does that mean? It really means that the chip will want to roll farther than it normally will because it doesn't have that extra space to come down. It's gonna go up and it's there and it's gonna run. So I'm just gonna give it a little extra room to roll. There we go. I actually gave it too much, but it's okay. It's a tap in. So there we have it. I'm about out of reasons that I can think of right now of why we are so addicted to this game and why we love it so much. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think about golf? Why do you play so much? Why do you love it so much? Why won't you quit because you aren't any good? That's the question. I'm the kind of a person that if I was trying to do something and I just wasn't any good at it, I'd find something else to do that I was better at. But that's just me. So I'm curious. Why do we all love it so much when we're so bad at it? So this is going to be the last hole. We got a par five here. It's not very long. It's 460, sharp dog leg left. And I'm just going to hit 3 wood straight out. The wind is right at us. That's a little off the toe. The right hand is really bothering me. So because the whole dog leg's left and we hit the ball down the right side, we are miles from the green. I'm not measuring anything. I'm just going to hit this 7 wood down there and then take whatever it leaves me. That was pretty good. Okay. That 3 wood and then 7 wood left us with 105 to the flag. Not really what you want on a 460 yard par five, but oh well. As I've been saying, we've got to deal with whatever we hand ourselves in golf. So I'm going to go with the gap wedge, which is normally a 115 club. We've got 105 because of the hand is bothering me. Wow, hit it well, but it's way left. Myself with a 40 footer downhill across the side of the hill. The hole is on the side of the hill. I'm going to have trouble stopping it near the hole. All that being said, I'm going to play it out about 4 feet left. You just try to let it drift down to the hole. Well, not bad. I knew it was going to want to keep running at the hole. We managed to par even with all that ugliness. So I think that'll be about it for today. I'll stop the video here. I think it'll be interesting to hear what you all have to say about why you love golf so much. And as I mentioned, even I'm out here and probably shouldn't be, but it's such a nice day and I don't like being stuck in the house. It's wintertime, so I got out, even though I've got this, I think it's a ganglion cyst on the back of my wrist, really starting to bother me. But yet here I am. And for the 7 holes that I played, I think you saw 4 of them. I was 1 over par. I made 1 bogey and the rest pars. I found a way to try to accomplish my goal, even though I had to do it differently, just like in life. Sometimes we have to go a different path to get to where we want to go. So, to me, I equate playing golf with the journey of life. It's similar, and I enjoy it. So that'll be it for today. This is Geezer Tony signing off till next time. Hey everybody, Geezer here. I'm going to make a kind of a impromptu video that I didn't plan to make. We're at Whispering Pines. I'm on the middle of the back nine. And I made a video earlier And I noted in that video that my hand was really bothering me, my right hand. I have this cyst on the back of my hand, it's really hurting. I was about to ride in and I said, well, let me just try something different that maybe won't put so much strain on my hand. If I don't consciously try to use my hands, but they are being used reactively to the motion, and I certainly feel it when it does this out here like this. So I thought, well, let me just take a longer, for me, a long swing, and not try to do so much with with the hands, and just make it even more effortless. So I hit a few shots over there with it, and it was kind of surprising. So I thought, well, I'm going to turn the camera on and record some of that. So we're going to play a few holes, and I'm just going to take for me, a real long swing that a lot of you take anyway. You know, my backswing is usually to about here, and then it's like this. And, so I'm going to try to, go like this, and maybe even bend my arm a little bit and do some of the things that you guys do, and see if I can make it in and finish this round out. Lost my balance a little there, but it's going toward the green. Pretty much went the right distance, even a little higher than my normal shot. So I didn't walk this off, but looks like about 16 feet uphill, pretty straight. I'm not going to grind on these. Well, it wasn't straight, it broke to the right. I think that's going to work. A par 5 here is 477. Could be reachable if I can manage to hit a solid drive like I did on that 2 holes ago with this bend your arm, lazy, long, effortless swing. I'm going to hit it pretty good. I feel like I'm really losing my balance. Right at 230 from the green. Probably won't hit it. Let me see. Let's just see if we can hit a good solid shot towards the target. Yeah, it's toward the target. It's just not all that solid. Well, due to that wimpy 3-wood, we've left ourselves a tough one here. At 36 yards to a very front pin, not any room or very little room to stop it. Most people would bounce this up. I'm going to try to fly it there. It's just what I do. .36. 50 would be. I'm going to open the face. Got away with it. I think it's about a foot. That's kind of what I meant a while ago about finding your own way to do things. I know that's not the high percentage play, and if you mess up, it's really ugly. But it's what I do best. So I went ahead with it and trusted myself. Nothing wrong at all with bouncing it up. I'm just not good at that. So we each have our own strengths and weaknesses that we need to use. We ended up not a foot like it looked like down there, but about 3.5. So I think I should putt this. We're going to play it. It's a little uphill and come a little left. I'm going to play it right on the left lip. I mean, excuse me, right on the right lip so it can come left. Perfect. And we got an uphill line, about 30 feet, a 30-foot bunker shot. See if we can get this one close. Oh yeah, closer than I knew I could. Okay, we got a par 4, 376. Slight dog leg left, but we don't need to do anything. Just hit it straight out. If we can hit a good solid drive with this loosey-goosey swing, Again, it felt like it was off the toe. But I mean, it's pretty good. So we're left with 112 to a front pin. So it'll be 125 if the hole was 375. About a 250 drive. It's pretty good. Okay, we got 112. It's a little bit downhill and it's also a little bit downwind. So I'm going to go with a gap wedge. I think it can get there. Well, we've got about a 20-foot chip uphill to the green, and then very slightly uphill. I got to chip it close because I didn't bring my putter. Or in.